I always say that the Eurobond market has come to harm African countries. I've done a research on it. You can Google it online.
Okay.
It has come to harm African countries in the sense that, see, when we came out from HIPIC and replacing the HIPIC with export-oriented policies, instead of replacing HIPIC with export-oriented policies, then Eurobond came in. So we shelve our export-oriented policies. And Eurobond monies are easy money. They are monies that you package yourself as a country, you go there through exchange of bidding and pricing and then interest rate, you fix the rate, money comes. So most African countries replaced the borrowing on the Eurobond market with export-oriented, policies. So instead of them to go to the rudiment of economic management to make sure that the cocoa farmer who is sitting somewhere at my village, Achim Takrasi or Akimoda, would, get the incentives to produce more cocoa so we can export. Instead of establishing a university purposely for cocoa, right? Then, putting in more investment to do cocoa research, because if you leave me alone, cocoa, when you take out this, our gold and all those, cocoa is supposed to be next thing.
Yeah.
And for which all the trees at Legon should have been cocoa. All the trees at your backyard should have been cocoa. One way or the other, anybody that comes into the country knows that this country is what? Cocoa rented. And so we replaced, these export-oriented policies with borrowing. Okay? To a point where we started managing our exchange rate with Eurobond inflows. So anytime you realize that, we are going for Eurobond, then the CD becomes, calm.
That's true.
And when the Eurobond comes, we are happy and life goes on.
That's true.
You see, that was what was happening. You see, when you can't sustain that.
But we could still have done this export-oriented economy you talk about and still...
That is why I said the economic managers of Africa became lazy. Getting export-oriented policies, you have to invest more. Your time, and then you also have to build capacity.
They didn't want to do that.
I mean, who would do that? When there's an easy money to tap into the system.
But they should have known that it's not sustainable.
I mean, economic management influenced by political dynamics. We are in a hurry. So within 4 years, I must make sure that this thing is in place, this thing is in place. But should I wait for cocoa farmer who is sitting somewhere to train him 4 years before he can produce for me? No. So there are so many factors that drives where we find ourselves in now, which you may have to attribute to the person behind, the management of the economy, and then also the global dynamics.